Long ago, in a quiet mountain town, lived an elderly man named Samuel. He had spent his entire life working as a carpenter. With his own hands, he had built houses, barns, and furniture for others. His wife had passed away many years earlier, and his strength was slowly fading. His eyesight was weak, and his hands trembled, but his heart was still honest. Samuel lived with his only son and daughter. In the early years, they respected him, but as time passed, patience disappeared. The daughter-in-law complained constantly. "He eats but cannot earn," she would say. The son stayed silent, afraid of conflict, slowly becoming cold toward his father. Samuel tried to help by repairing small things, but his body no longer allowed him to work like before. Every mistake brought harsh words. Meals became smaller. Kindness vanished. One night, Samuel heard whispered voices from the next room. "He is a burden," the daughter-in-law said. "We can't live like this anymore," the son replied. "We should send him away." The next morning, Samuel found his toolbox placed outside the house. His old coat lay on the ground. "Father," the son said, without meeting his eyes, "it's better if you leave. We have our own life now." Samuel did not argue. He only nodded. He picked up his tools and walked away before tears could fall. What they didn't know was that Samuel had once built a small cabin deep in the hills. Long before his son was born, he still remembered the path. He walked slowly, resting often, until he reached it. The cabin was old, but strong just like the man who built it. Nearby villagers noticed smoke rising from the chimney again. When they learned Samuel's story, they helped him. Someone brought food, another fixed the roof, and a young girl visited daily to help him read letters and fetch water. Samuel began repairing furniture again slowly, carefully. Word spread. People admired his honesty and skill. He never charged much, only what was fair. Soon, his small workshop became known throughout the area. Years passed. The cabin grew into a warm home surrounded by life and respect. Meanwhile, his son's house fell into decay. Without discipline or gratitude, nothing prospered. Debt increased, arguments grew louder, and peace disappeared. One cold winter day, the son arrived at a workshop in the hills, seeking work. He didn't recognize the place at first. Then he saw his father. "Father," his voice broke. Samuel looked at him calmly. "Yes." The son begged for forgiveness and help. Samuel gave him food and work, but no lecture, no anger. "You may work here," Samuel said, "but learn this respect is the foundation of every home." The son worked silently, ashamed. The village honored him as a man of dignity and patience. His workshop and home were donated to the villagers who had helped him rebuild his life. The son left the town quietly, carrying a lesson heavier than regret. So remember this: those who discard kindness lose more than they realize. Strength grows from dignity, not cruelty. Even when abandoned, a person with skill, patience, and self-respect can build a life again. Honor those who raised you before life teaches you the cost of neglect.